I'm Leah and welcome to Steadfast. Today I am not outside, I'm in my kitchen and I'm so thankful to have air conditioning because it is really hot outside and the summer is definitely upon us now in Florida. But today I wanted to show you some things that I have growing in my kitchen, so we'll take a look behind and see what that is. So right here is my hydroponic container, and it holds 6.5 liters of water. Right now our level is kind of like just under 6, but it's still great. There's a pump that is in here to keep the water circulating so it stays fresh, and then under here there's a fan and to keep everything fresh as well, and lights. There's different settings on top here. And so yeah, this is my little setup here, and this is the second kind of round of plants that I've planted in this, and this time I decided to plant some things that we're not going to eat, like this desert rose. Isn't it cute? Last year one of my desert roses put out seed pods, and I didn't know what they were. I had to Google it, and people were like, oh, those are seed pods. And apparently they're random when they do that. Like, you can't really tell, or it's not like something they do every year, and it's pretty special apparently. So I was delighted to get seeds. I tried to plant some of them in the ground last year, and none of them came up. So I had a few left, and I thought, oh, let me save these until I can research a little bit more. So then I had the bright idea to try it hydroponically, and of course, look, it worked. So once I had good success with this guy, I decided to plant some more of those seeds, and every single one of them, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back there. Every single one of them has opened up and is basically showing it's viable and going to be a good plant. This one is almost time to transplant it. Apparently when it has about 6 leaves, you can go ahead and do the transplant. So I'm going to put this in a terracotta pot with some cactus soil, because they actually originally are from the desert. So I'm going to get that one outdoors pretty soon. But other things I have growing, we have lettuce. This is a Yeti Cool lettuce or something like that. This is tatsoi, and then back in the back is butter crunch lettuce. So we enjoy eating fresh off of these, for a sandwich or a small salad or something. And then we have some cilantro here because we love Mexican. Back here I have 2 little things of Spanish lavender. Those we're not going to eat, but we just wanted to see if those seeds were viable, and they are. They're little bitty, but I don't know if I can get in there to see if you can see the green a little bit, but they're tiny right now. But I needed to know that those seeds were good, and then I'll plant some more just outdoors. So yeah, so that's the little hydroponic setup, and let me show you some more things about how it works. So when you have a baby, before it's like this size or whatever, you want to cover it with one of these to keep the humidity in there. But basically there's these little plastic pods here, and then they have this brown sponge-like thing that you put in there. They have a divot in the middle, and that's where you put the seed. So then you just drop it down in the water and put your little cap on it to keep it nice and moist in there, and then you wait. And so that's the basic thing that happens. Now this is the really cool part. Look at that. These are the roots. Isn't that wild? That's so cool. So most of these here are from the lettuce, but isn't it cool? Like, these are what are in the dirt normally, just running around, crisscross, everything. I just think that's really cool. Don't usually get to see that. And then this is not only water in here, because we have well water here at our house, which the plants would do pretty well with, probably because of the minerals, but we put plant food in here anyway because it's the right mixture of nitrogen, potassium, and what am I forgetting? Phosphorus, maybe. So anyway, those are it's the right mixture of it to help them have the nutrients that they need to grow very richly without dirt, because normally they get it from the dirt. So yeah, so that's my little setup there. Now I would like to share a scripture verse with you, and it's from Jeremiah 17 verses 7 and 8. It says, but blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence. They are like trees planted along the riverbank with roots that reach deep into the water. Like, think about the hydroponic roots that we saw, and those are little teeny plants. Imagine the tree roots, what that would look like underneath the ground, you know? Such trees are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit. I just think that is such an amazing thing and an amazing goal to strive for, to be able to trust the Lord like that. When we trust the Lord, especially with our future and that unknown, then our roots, just like these plants, they grow down into the water, and that water is Himself. It is His nutrient-rich character and presence, and He's our source. He's like the well that's right under, like the aquifer, if you will. Under Florida, we have that aquifer, and He's like that. When our roots go down, we can have green leaves, even if it's like a scorching summer like what we have going on right now. And we can continue to produce fruit. Like, if you think of the fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, self-control. I may have left one out, I'm not sure. But those things, we can still produce those even if our lives and the circumstances in our lives have some element of turmoil to them, or drought, or uncertainty. We don't have to be worried, and we don't have to be bothered by these things, because our trust is in the Lord and our roots are going down deep into who He is. And so I hope that you find that encouraging today. I sure do, because for me it's like it's just a good reminder that, you know what, of everything in the world, the one thing that's certain is I can trust the Lord. I really can. So I hope that's encouraging to you. And remember, He is with us, He is for us, and we can remain steadfast in Him.